Once upon a turbulence, in the ancient year of 1897, the sky looked down and said, yep, it's time for chaos. And boom, Amelia Earhart spawned in Kansas like a side quest NPC with main character energy. She was born looking at clouds like Bet. This girl didn't crawl, she immediately started moonwalking toward the stratosphere. This is my entire personality now. Next day, she buys a leather jacket. Doesn't even fly planes yet. Just felt like the skies called her by her government name. By age 7, she saw a plane and whispered, "Yo, I'm about to risk it all." Fast forward a few years, and suddenly she's out here chopping her hair like building roller coasters in her backyard, and straight up inventing aviator vibes before Instagram even existed. She goes to a flying exhibition in 1920. A pilot takes her on a 10-minute joyride. Amelia said, 8. In 1921, she pulls up to her first flight lesson like, not a joke. She names it after a bird known for being small and yelling a lot. Relatable. She zooms into the sky like a sentient Dorito and sets a record. 14,000 feet. That's higher than the average midlife crisis. Instructor, have you ever flown? Amelia Nowens. Instructor, are you ready? Amelia, I was born sideways for aerodynamics. Soon she's out here with her yellow Karen plane called the Canary. Then, in 1928, the phone rings. It's the cloud gods. They say, "Yo, Amelia, wanna be the first woman to cross the Atlantic?" And she's like, "Say less." Becomes a pilot for real. Starts yeeting across the sky like she's speedrunning the planet. 1932, she crosses the Atlantic solo. Alone, are no hippies. I know, Spotify Premium. Just vibes and engine noises. Farmers approach her. She says, "Hi, I just came from America." And they're like, "Excuse me." First person to keep a straight face while flying with no bathroom breaks. Unconfirmed, but probable. A WAIT plot twist. She's not even flying the plane. She's just vibing in the backseat. But the media airs like the lady did a sky and she becomes a whole celebrity overnight. They're flying 29,000 miles. That's enough to unlock 5 continents and a DLC island. They make it 22,000 miles in. Almost there. The legendary side quest. Fly around the entire Earth. People cheering, headlines screaming, newspapers foaming at the mouth. But Amelia, nah. She's humble. She said I was just baggage with a passport. So what does she do? She levels up. The plane's like, "We're out of fuel." The weather's like, surprise lightning. The sky's like, time for psychological warfare. Others think she faked her death, changed her name, and started working at Trader Joe's in 1950. She dipped out of history like it was an awkward group chat. And Amelia Earhart's like, a skill issue. She lands in a random cow field in Ireland and just walks out like a serial mascot. She looked at the sky and said, "Run it." She stared down gravity like it owed her money. She didn't just disappear, she entered the mythos. Then she starts collecting records like cards. First woman to fly solo from Hawaii to California. Done. First to fly solo from LA to Mexico City. Easer birds fly around it. Clouds whisper her name. Airplanes beep in her honor. She was literally cooking in the cockpit. But Amelia, she wanted the final boss battle. And so begins the final Z. It is 1937. Amelia and her navigator, Fred Noonan, load up in the Lockheed Electra plane that looks like it runs on mystery and pure ambition. And then boom, disappears. Like straight up, Thanos, snap. No signal, no plane, no Amelia, no Fred. She just evaporated into side law. The government, panicking. Navy ships, searching. Conspiracy theorists, evolving. Theories go wild. Crashed into the ocean, possible. Lived on a desert island with crabs, the size of Volkswagens. Likely. Captured by aliens who needed a pilot for their intergalactic Uber service. Cannot confirm nor deny. Some people even say she became a spy for the US, but the legacy, untouchable. Amelia Earhart didn't just fly, she ascended. And somewhere, in the stratosphere, there's still an Amelia-shaped hole in the sky. So next time you look up and see a plane carving through the blue like a knife through pudding, just know, Amelia probably did it first. And cooler, while wearing a leather jacket, and refusing to land Amelia out.